Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to take a look at the X Shock. These are brought to us by Soul. Let's go ahead and check them out. Now, the Soul X Shock is designed specifically for those people who have active lifestyles. So it has a lot of interesting features that are going to really help with those of you who want to get your sport on and like being active. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. We'll do the unboxing, we'll talk about audio, we'll talk about fit, we'll look at call quality, and we'll look at several other features as well. Let's get right to it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when new videos become available. Now inside the box you have a lot of little accessories. First of all, you have a micro USB charging cable. You do have one extra set of ear tips, and I find that interesting. It's only one, so you don't have the three that you typically find, a small, medium, and large. You have what comes installed on the earbuds, and then you have this extra set. You do have a little travel bag, and then you have this little travel hook that connects to the actual case. So if you want to connect this inside of your backpack and make sure that they don't fly around, you can do that. I probably wouldn't recommend having this on the outside of the backpack because the earbuds can fall out, and we'll see that in a couple seconds. And then you have obviously your manual. Now, taking a closer look at the case, it's probably one of the most well-built cases I've reviewed in quite some time. It is robust, and it's robust for a reason. This is not only a charging case for your earbuds, but it also serves as a power bank. It's a battery backup solution. It has 3,000 milliamp hours, and when we open it up here, you'll notice that you have a USB out and a USB in. So you can use this to charge your phone. It has an LED indicator telling you, what status the battery is, and then also your earbuds themselves have indicators indicating where they are in their charging cycle. Micro USB, as we indicated on this side, and then here you have all the specs about the actual earbuds themselves. All in all, it's a very, very nice case. Wraparound material, feels really nice to the touch, and this is the little area that you can actually use for the hook if that's something that you wanted to do. The earbuds themselves inside of the case go in magnetically, so they have a magnetic lock. That's all it takes. You can see how they fall into place, and they don't seem to fall out. But like I mentioned in the original unboxing, I would not trust these to have them hanging in your backpack because with sufficient force, everything comes loose. But still, having that self-guiding magnetic charging lock is a great add, and I love that when we see these in earbud cases. All right, so let's talk about specs for a couple seconds. 5 grams is the total weight for each one of these, so they're very lightweight. Bluetooth 5.0, and you're going to get around 3.5 hours of playback. My experience has gone beyond the 3 hours, not quite the 4, so it's 3.2 in my experience, and that's going to vary based on volume. It's going to vary around a lot of things, but still very close to the advertised. Now, you can charge these 16 times, and that's where they make up for that lack of 4 hour plus battery life on each of them. 16 times. So you can get up to 60 hours of playback. So I've been using these for longer now than a week. So you're going on 2 weeks with these. And I have not charged them once because of how much I can get out of this battery backup that you have here and then the earbuds at the same time. So long battery life combining the earbuds with the case. The earbuds themselves are IPX certified, so they can be submerged in water, and they claim up to 30 minutes submerged without any damage at all. The important thing is that if you're running, you're getting caught in the rain, or you're someone like me who sweats a lot, you will not damage these earbuds because of that. Now let's take a closer look at the earbuds. So the earbuds are pretty standard as to the ones that we've seen already in the channel. So you'll notice right here each earbud has an indicator right and left, has the contact points that go into this area here. It does go into your ear canal, and you can see the little ear gel right here. You do have this bright LED. To some people it could be bothersome. It doesn't really bother me that much. It's been advertised as that if you're running at night, they're bright enough that someone can see you, and I guess that's a good thing for me, especially as a runner. But you do have a bright LED, and that's just something to be aware of. This area, you can press it down and it is a control. So depending on the earbud that you're wearing, it's going to control your audio, it's going to answer your calls. All of those things happen here. One thing I will highlight is if you look at this for a second, they don't really go really deep into your ear canal, and that's going to be a pro and a con. So those of you who have experienced maybe getting one of these little plastic things stuck in your ears, that's a concern. For those of you who are looking for a very, very secure fit with extreme noise isolation, that may be something that you may want to reconsider. So just be aware that they don't really go really deeply into your ear canal. They're, again, very light and very comfortable as well. All right, so now let's talk about audio quality. Great bass, mids and highs are present, and things just sound fantastic with these. It's immersive sound, meaning that when you put these on, even though they don't go deeply into your ear canal, they do a real nice job when it comes to the overall noise isolation. They're loud, sometimes too loud. And that's a good thing, because I'd rather have earbuds that are loud enough that I can control than earbuds that are too light and I can't raise the volume to get them loud enough. So these are fall in the category of being loud. They also are very immersive in the context that when you put them in your ears, if you put one in, which you can use only one at a time, when you put the second one in, it's almost as if you were going from, you know, a normal sound to 3D sound, because it's that immersive. So you're getting this nice stereo experience through these. Also the streaming aspect. If you're streaming a video on YouTube or Netflix or any other YouTube TV or DirecTV Now, whatever it is, it does keep up, or the voice, audio, and the images stay in sync. So I've been testing this on an S9 Plus. Haven't had any issues with latency or out of sync conditions. So that's a go, and everything there is really nice. Now, from a call quality perspective, one thing I'll highlight is that you can use one earbud at the time. But here's the thing: the left earbud is the master, and this is the slave. And this applies both for audio and also call quality. So if I have only my left in my ear, I can listen to music through one earbud and have one set aside. But I cannot listen to music from my right earbud and put the left aside, because as soon as I put the earbud, the left one, in the case, the connection to the phone is lost by this one. If I'm on a phone call, I'm not getting stereo audio in my call. I'm only listening to my call through my left earbud. But at the same time, I can leave this one in the case and only have my conversation through this one. So I can have one, but once again, your left ear is the master and this is the slave. Very loud. So we talked about the audio. Very loud even during phone calls. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go outside and see how well they do in an outdoor environment to see the sound quality.
All right, guys, so we're again outside, beautiful city of Chicago. We still haven't seen spring here. It's a little chilly, a lot of wind going on, and this is going to give you a sense of what the audio quality is going to look like in these earbuds. Wanted to show you what the look and feel was like. So you can see here is on one of my ears, here's the other. You can shake, do a little wobble. They don't come out. You go up the side. So they sit well in your ear. They'll rest on the high side. So you kind of think they're going to fall out, but they really don't. So that's a good thing. So once again, they won't fall out. If it is windy, you can see my hair moving around, so you can get a sense of what the audio quality sounds like when you're having the conversation. Once again, the audio is coming in only through one ear. So if someone is speaking to you, you'll hear them in this ear. It's still very loud, and it's still very clear. So let me know what you think about this audio quality test, how it did, and how it compares to some of the other earbuds that we tested on the channel. Thanks for watching.
So now let's talk about overall fit. As you saw, they don't fall out of your ears easily. I shook my head a couple times there. No issues with that. They do not produce any fatigue, so wearing these for extended period of time, you don't have to worry about it. Didn't have any ache. They do stand out a little bit more out of your ears than some of the other earbuds we've reviewed, and they don't sit as deeply in your ear as other earbuds that I've reviewed. I have used these when doing bench presses. I've used these while running, and they haven't fallen out of my ear yet, though, because they sit a little bit higher than some of the other ones. As I'm sweating, and I do tend to sweat a lot, you get some sweat in your ear, I'm very conscious and worried about them potentially falling out. They haven't fallen out though, but that's just one thing, and it may be just me just freaking out because of that. So good fit. They do not stress your ears. You can use these for long periods of time, and they have yet to fall out. But I would test them because everyone's ears are different. So make sure that you do. All right, guys, so that wraps up our review of the Soul X Shock. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.